baseball fans. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome to On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date with everything going on here at On Deck and, of course, with the Atlanta Braves. Before we get into the exciting game last night, let's talk about LyerrandiGloves.com. Go check them out, guys. The one-stop shop for all things baseball glove. The prices are unbeatable, and the products are great, too. That glove right there is a product of Llerandi Gloves. I absolutely love it. It's great. It's made out of real leather. It's wonderful. I promise you, go check it out. The prices are great for customizable gloves. You can't beat the prices. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the game last night. The Braves had Charlie Morton on the mound, and the Braves really needed to win this game. They were down 2-0 in the series, trying to avoid the sweep. They're also down in the standings on the Mets, so they really needed a momentum swinger. They needed some things to change. With that said, this was not an easy game to win. Charlie Morton pitched excellently, though. 6 innings, only gave up 1 run. That run was on a homer by Jonathan Villar, but I'll take 1 homer, 1 solo shot. Solo shots aren't going to kill me. I'll take that over a run here and a run there. I will certainly take that. I thought Charlie Morton pitched pretty well. With that said, the offense didn't really kick into gear until after that homer was hit, but when it did, it really kicked in. Bottom of the 5th, Albies actually led this inning off. Didn't start off too well. He grounds out to the pitcher, but then Riley, who's swinging a super hot bat right now, I don't know who told you that would happen, but he is swinging a super hot bat right now. And he would double to deep right. Swanson would ground out, but would move the runner to third, and that's when the floodgates opened up. Contreras would then be hit by a pitch. Heredia would single, knocking in Riley. Morton would single, knocking in another one. Yeah, that's right. Charlie Morton would knock in a run himself. You know what? He got that run back. So it's even. Charlie Morton would knock in a run, and then Acuna Jr. would walk to add on to that lead. That lead would be 3-1. So after that, you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling like the Braves got momentum. The offense is rolling. But we've seen this time again. Charlie Morton comes out of the game after the 6th inning. Top of the 7th, they bring in A.J. Minter. A.J. Minter started the inning looking pretty good. He got a ground out and a strikeout looking. So, you can't ask much more than that. But then, some bad things happened. Dominic Smith would be safe on a throwing error. McCann would walk, and then Peraza would double, knocking in a run. They take out A.J. Minter. They put in Luke Jackson, who, by the way, Luke Jackson has been really good this year. He gets runners on, yeah. He's not a strikeout machine, but he rarely gives up a run. And that's pretty surprising. But this case, he inherits a run. He can't keep him getting to home plate. They would knock in another run. They would take the lead against Luke Jackson 4-3, and that would not be the end of this game. Bottom of the 8th last night, Riley would lead off again with another double. Swanson would reach on an infield single, so you got runners on the corners there, and then Contreras would single, knocking in Riley. So that would tie the game, and then as you move into late innings, you need something to happen, okay? Let's move into the top of the 9th because there was a little bit of excitement with Will Smith on the mound, and we both know that Will Smith's kind of had an up and down year, much like the Braves have so far this season. But I thought he, ultimately didn't do so bad. Cameron Maybin gets on base with a pass ball that otherwise would have struck him out. Dominic Smith strikes out, so in theory you would have had 2 outs, but instead you got a runner on first. He then steals second, makes it to third on another wild pitch. McCann fouls out to third base. So with 2 outs and a runner on third, Peraza would then line out to end the inning. Bottom of the 9th, we really don't want to go into extras with that, however you want to call it, rule they got now with runners on second to start off extra innings. You really don't want to go into that. Acuña's leading off. It's a magical moment. Acuna homers to center field to end the game. It's going to be a video that we see for a long time in replays and everything else. And it was really an exciting moment. I hope you guys got to watch it. You know what? I think this could be one of those moments that really changes the tide of the season because, again, the Braves are down 2-0 against the Mets. Their star guy hits a walk-off homer. You can't ask for much more than that. Acuña's leading the National League in homers now. He's been doing it for the majority of the season. Freddie's right behind him. It's a very exciting time for Ronald Acuña Jr. in his young career. Really a cool moment. Again, it's just one at bat. But again, it's a really cool moment. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. With that, let's talk about the state of the season a little bit. Because the Braves, you guys, I know it's been up and down this year. But I don't think this is going to be it. I don't think this is what we can expect. I don't think we're going to be 3rd or 4th place in the National League East. Back of the baseball cards tell me otherwise. I think there are a lot of factors working against the Braves here. Mostly injuries. Think about how many rookies and guys that we didn't expect to be on the roster. William Contreras, who, by the way, I was super excited to see, just not under these circumstances with d'Arnaud out. Jeff Mathis, who, by all accounts, is a great catcher, not so great as a hitter. So there's a lot of those guys on there. Tucker Davidson pitched great the other night. He's a young guy. He's gonna have problems. He's gonna run into obstacles that he's gonna have to face. But I don't mind seeing those guys. I think it's an exciting time for us fans to see the guys that we've wanted to see for some years now. Drew Waters is one down there right now that a lot of you guys want to see. Trey Harris is another one. Michael Harris, who's a little too young, but I know you guys want to see him. We're seeing some of those guys now. So that's a really fun thing. But keep in mind, yes, we're going to have some up and down. We have a lot of young guys on this team. Hopefully, we can put something together. We can make it to a postseason and give them a run for their money. But that is the state of the season right now. I don't think it's over. Stick with these Braves. We get moments like this. This season is not over yet. We still have a long ways to go. We still have a little less than 120 games to go. So with that, guys, I am going to hop out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. While you're here, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications so you can stay updated with everything going on here at On Deck. And, of course, go check out my friends at LyerandiGloves.com once again. So with that, guys, thank you again for watching. We're hopping out of here. See you next time right here at On Deck.
Baseball fans, make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. As always, thank you for your support.